Indie games, love them or hate them. Some people stay away from these things with a 20-foot pole, and others, it's all they play. I'm somewhere in the middle. I enjoy a good indie game every now and then, but don't often find myself playing them. Today, I'm getting 3 platinum trophies for 3 of the best indie games on PlayStation. The first indie game I played is the game that I think of when I think of indie games at all, Undertale. Let me just say, people either love or hate this game. It is very decisive. Personally, I like it a lot. Our journey begins in this quiet room with a flower bed in the center. We've just fallen from a giant chasm in the ceiling, but we're in surprisingly good spirits. I follow the only path forward and enter the door at the end. Here I'm introduced to Flowey the flower. Flowey seems like a real innocuous guy and he offers to help us out. What an upstanding citizen. He teaches us how the game works and what we're supposed to do. Friendliness palettes, let's go. Though he is lying and he does betray us immediately. Oh no! No! Oh man. Right before we are about to get brutally killed, we do get saved, which is nice. We were saved! Thank you! Thank you, Toriel, the goat. Literally, because she looks like a goat. Anyway, Toriel is almost a mother figure of sorts. She promises to guide us through this strange place. I follow her through the next room and end up getting my first of 30 trophies. First trophy, baby! Ruins, yeah! All the trophies in this game are incredibly simple. You get half of the trophies just for getting through the story, and the other half are really easy as well. Anyway, I continued following Toriel and followed her instruction well. Yes sir, following instructions master. That's me. She then taught me the basics of encountering monsters and fighting, and I decided to keep following her instruction. While you are in a fight, strike up a friendly conversation. Hell yeah, okay. I talked to the training dummy and challenged it to a fight. This game has different endings depending on how you interact with the enemies, and I decided I'm going on a pacifist run. This means I can't kill any enemies in the entire game. All I had to do to win the fight was talk to the dummy. Yeah, I did it! Winner! I continue following Toriel, even holding her hand as we go through some traps, but eventually she has some business to attend to and has to leave me on my own for a bit. She tells me not to move and walks away. I totally would stand around and wait for her, but I'm on a time crunch, okay? I got things to do. I soon move on to the next room, and here I end up getting another trophy. It says, take 1 piece of candy. I'll take a piece of candy. Hey, another trophy! Don't worry, I have lots. While continuing, I got into a random encounter with a Frogget, who I complimented nicely. You look good today, Frogget. Yay. I then dodged the Frogget's attack and then showed him mercy. This is pretty much how every random encounter battle would go. I continued walking along the path, solving a few puzzles as I progressed, until I reached this cheeky rock who, for some reason, was talking. You bastard. Get to the damn thing. A lot of the charm of the game comes from the dialogue. I think it's really good. Damn, the goat. Thanks, dude. You piece of shit. I moved on to the next room and ended up getting myself another story trophy. Hey, a trophy mouse, what did I do? I continued through the game encountering all these weird enemies which I just talked to get past, and I eventually picked up an item on the ground to get myself another trophy. Hey, cool, another trophy, like getting items. 4 of the trophies in the game are for just picking up items. I gotta be honest, it's not a very inspired trophy list. Anyway, I eventually make my way to Toriel's house, and she ends up giving me my own room. I go to bed and call it a night. When I wake up, there's a piece of butterscotch cinnamon pie on the ground, and I get a trophy for obtaining 3 items. Hey, another trophy. Getting more items. It turns out I don't want to live in this house forever, and I ask Toriel how to leave, and she walks away. I follow her into the basement of the house, and it turns out she really doesn't want me to leave. She keeps trying to beat the shit out of me, but I refuse to fight her back. Soon I start really running low on health. Ouch, I'm dying. But then her attacks just start to avoid me automatically. I do love a scripted fight. She doesn't have it in her to kill me and ends up giving me a hug. Aww. And letting me pass. The door led me to a new area, and here I met the best character in the game, Sand. friends. You can't not love this guy, he is funny. His brother Papyrus, on the other hand, wants to capture us. And I got a story trophy after hiding behind this conveniently shaped lamp.
Hey, Exodus.
Shortly after running into Papyrus, I get an item out of this box and end up getting another trophy for collecting 4 items. This whole upcoming section of the game revolves around Papyrus trying to capture us, and it's pretty funny, I like it. There's also a bunch of outdated doggo memes which would have gone crazy in 2017.
Doggo blocks the way. Wow, I haven't heard the word doggo in years, man.
After getting past a couple of Papyrus's extremely easy traps,
I did it.
I make it to a save point and get another story trophy.
Hey, a trophy. Silver trophy.
I get past a bunch of funny looking dogs and get through more of Papyrus's traps.
That's convenient.
And soon make it to the town of Snowden.
Welcome to Snowden.
It's here the game really tries to humanize all these so-called monsters. It's basically trying to tell you that killing all the enemies in the game isn't the way to go. If you did spare the monsters so far, you can see some of them in the bar. But if you killed them, they're not there. It's a cool detail. Anyway, I continue and soon get fully confronted by Papyrus. He's trying to capture us to secure his spot in the Royal Guard, and we're trying to get past him without hurting him. This was actually easier said than done. I was captured multiple times.
Uh-oh.
Luckily, Papyrus's prison is easier to break out of, so I could try again. After some shenanigans, Papyrus ends up sparing us and lets us pass. Getting past Papyrus ends up earning me another trophy.
Hey, midpoint. Silver trophy, big money.
I actually end up going on a date with Papyrus for whatever reason, but back to the story, I soon get chased by the leader of the Royal Guard.
Chill out.
Luckily, this dopey kid gets caught instead of me and runs away. My only real goal besides getting through the story is to save up 350 gold. This is actually kind of an easy task. After getting a trophy for reaching this rain area,
hey, rain, there we go, a trophy.
I accidentally come across this Temi village and am able to sell my things.
Dude, I'm rich.
I don't do anything with the money right away, but I need it for later. Eventually, the Royal Guard Undyne catches up to me and won't let me pass without a fight. I genuinely didn't know what to do in this fight, and I may have lost a couple of times.
Ouch. Uh-oh. No. Damn it.
I eventually did figure out you're just supposed to run away, and honestly, good strategy. I eventually get to a place that's too hot for Undyne, and she dies. But there's a conveniently placed water cooler, and I get a cup of water to cool her off. Not too long later, after saving the lady that just tried to kill me, I enter a lab and meet Dr. Alphys. Dr. Alphys is the funny, socially awkward type, the only problem being she designed this robot who kinda wants to kill us. I participate in a game show and absolutely kill it, just in case you were wondering.
58. Yes! Let's go! Did I actually get that right? Was that real?
This wouldn't be the last time I saw the bloodthirsty robot Mettaton, but I was glad to see him leave. Before continuing, I decided to take a trip back to Snowden to earn some trophies. I go inside Sans and Papyrus's house, and in the kitchen is a little place called the Dog Shrine.
Feel like you're gonna waste a lot of time? What do you mean by that, bro?
Here you can dognate 1 coin at a time, and there is 15 trophies related to doing this.
Yeah, Dog Nation level 1.
The only reward you get from doing this is, as you donate, the dog slowly upgrades the shrine, and it's kind of funny, but other than that, it's a complete waste of time. But there's trophies for it, so you know me. I sat here for 15 minutes donating.
Let's go, level 2. Here we go, Dog Nation level 15, finally! That took ages, but we did it!
I may have completely wasted my time, but at least the shrine looks cool.
Oh! Oh! How could you do this to me? Damn it!
Now that I have a majority of the trophies in the game, I made my way back to Alfie's lab to continue this story. I actually ended up getting a story trophy here for making it to this new area.
Hey, final stretch.
There's really not much of the game left. After a cooking show with Mettaton, I take an elevator up and get another trophy.
Hey, final stretch too, okay.
After an extremely annoying puzzle that I couldn't figure out to save my life, I was on another show with Mettaton, took another elevator and got another trophy.
Hey, final stretch 3.
I really struggled with this next spider boss, confronted Mettaton again, and before I knew it, I entered this area called the Core. Surprisingly, I ended up getting the last trophy and in turn platinum at a random save point here.
Hey, good luck, nice.
And the platinum, yeah!
Nice, finally. Well, it wasn't that long. actually.
For some reason, you don't even need to beat the game to get the platinum, which is very strange to me. However, I did beat the game anyway.
No! Stop it! Stop it! I'm too young to die!
Undertale is a very polarizing game. I know a lot of people don't like it, but there is that big fan base as well. Personally, I really enjoyed the game. I thought it was really good. With that being said though, the platinum's really easy and sits at a whopping 40%. The next indie game I played, however, is a lot more difficult and actually has an ultra rare platinum trophy. Game 2 is My Friend Pedro. I remember seeing the trailer for this game and thought it looked really good, but haven't really got the chance to play it until now. This game is a 2D level shooter and it's actually really fun. I like it a lot. There's only 2 steps to get the platinum, the first being just to play through the game normally, and the second is to get S rank on every level. You'll most likely get every trophy in the game while doing this. At the very beginning of the game is a tutorial, and I was getting used to the controls. There is actually a story that goes along with the game, but I gotta be honest, I was not paying attention. The controls in this game are actually really confusing at first, but I was slowly figuring it out.
Dude, I'm a beast.
My favorite move you can pull off is where you aim your guns at different enemies and can kill multiple dudes at a time. This shit's satisfying as hell. There's 5 different areas in the game and 41 levels in total for me to get through. Yeah, I have a lot to do. After shooting your way through each level, you get ranked at the end. And as I didn't know what I was doing, I was not getting S rank.
B? B for bonkers? Okay.
But as of right now, the rank doesn't really matter to me. I'm just trying to get through the game. At the bottom of the screen is your multiplier. Your multiplier goes up when you kill enemies in quick succession. Getting a high multiplier is basically the trick to getting a high score. When I got my multiplier to 10 for the first time, I got my first trophy.
Hey, multi-combo! First trophy, baby!
One thing I really liked about this game is all the different weapons you can use. Throughout the game, they slowly introduce new weapons one at a time and give you plenty of time to test them out. While playing through these early levels of the game, I accidentally killed an enemy with a barrel, and at the same time got my multiplier to 20. This earned me 2 trophies at once.
Barely saw it coming, nice! And 20 combo, nice, 2 trophies at once.
Even though it's really early in the game and I still haven't got the controls down to a T, I still really like the combat. It's super fun and satisfying. I like it a lot. Soon I got to an area where there's a basketball and there's a miscellaneous trophy for juggling the ball 10 times in a row, so that's what I did. It didn't take long before the trophy popped.
Yeah, Jester, nice.
The last level in the chapter takes place on a motorbike and it's kinda absolutely awesome. There's also a boss you have to fight at the end and he's actually kinda easy.
I got him.
I got 2 trophies for this. One was a story trophy and the other surprisingly was for getting my first S rank.
S rank. We got our first S rank, nice. Hey, gold star for your trophy for it as well. 2 trophies for it, okay. Yeah!
The next chapter in the game takes place on the rooftops, and the enemies here are bounty hunters with cute Christmas sweaters. It was only a couple levels into this chapter that I got my next trophy. I got it for killing an enemy with bullets ricocheted from a frying pan. Let me just say, this is a cool game mechanic.
Damn, that was awesome. What the hell? Yeah, trophy.
This game's always throwing new ideas at you. It's cool, very creative stuff. I soon unlocked the next weapon as well. It's a shotgun, and it feels really good to use. There's a mechanic in the game where you can slow down time, but I honestly didn't find myself using it very much, just because it's so much more satisfying to kill the enemies quickly. I soon found a skateboard, which is awesome. Every game should have a skateboard, just saying. I did a kickflip into someone's head and got a trophy.
Yeah, skate, don't hate.
At around the same time, I actually got another trophy for getting 500 kills total. Right before the end of the chapter, I earned myself another trophy for jumping through the glass a bunch of times. At the end of this level, I have to fight the stupid ass gunship thingy. The pilot does end up jumping, but we chase him down in one of the best sequences in video games yet. Tell me this isn't cool, man. This is awesome. I do catch up to the guy, but unfortunately he doesn't make it, but I get a trophy for finishing the chapter.
Hey, leap of faith, nice.
Fortunately, we survive because I land in a very conveniently placed pool, but I am transported to a very strange place. This chapter of the game is called Pedro's World, and I wish I could tell you what's going on, but I don't know. What I do know though is you gotta fight a lot of haters. These guys are assholes. My favorite part of the chapter is definitely this propeller hat you get. Who doesn't like propeller hats, man? This chapter is really short though. It doesn't take long for me to get to the end, and I get a trophy for it, which I'm always happy about.
What just happened? Nice.
Anyway, the next chapter is in the sewers and you have to fight a bunch of angry gamers. Some of them are even cosplaying. Very cool. I got a few miscellaneous trophies during this chapter. The first was for breaking 100 crates. Also during this chapter I unlocked the next weapon, which is an assault rifle. This thing is pretty strong. The difficulty here was really ramping up and I found myself almost dying quite a bit. That being said though, it wasn't too long before I got my next trophy.
Hey, murderous tendencies. 1,000 kills? Damn, that was fast.
It was about 20 minutes of the usual chaos and violence before my next trophy. I was spamming slow motion to keep my combo up, and the trophy popped when my multiplier hit 50.
It's a trophy, right? Yeah. Combon? What is a combon?
I even searched up what a combon was, and I still don't know. The last level of this chapter is on a moving train, which is always cool. I have to fight a robot mech as a boss at the end, but afterwards I get a story trophy for finishing the chapter.
Hey, there we go. Train of thought.
I then started the final chapter of the game called The Internet. The difficulty really ramps up quite a bit here, and I did find myself dying quite a bit.
Dude, why? What the?
Luckily, the checkpoints are really lenient, so it's not that bad. Soon enough, I unlocked the last weapon of the game, a sniper rifle.
Damn, this is kind of OP.
I only get one miscellaneous trophy in the entire chapter for kicking a frying pan into someone's head.
Yeah, well done.
Eventually, I get to the end of the chapter where I have to fight this lady. She has the same movement as we do. She can jump, dodge, spin, duck, dive. She can do everything, man. It's safe to assume that I didn't win on my first try.
Damn it. Oh my gosh.
I did get lucky on my second attempt and did manage to win.
Yes!
And I got a trophy for finishing the chapter.
Yeah, connection lost. Nice.
The main character, for some reason, tries to shoot himself.
No, don't do it. Don't do it.
We get eaten by this giant banana, and the final boss begins. This really is a fever dream of a boss fight, and it's kinda hard to even describe what's going on at all. In the second phase of the fight, the banana starts shooting back at us. It's strange, you know, it's very strange. Unique though, I can assure you this has never been done in a game before. Soon enough, I win the fight and get a trophy for beating the game. And just like that, step 1 of 2 is done. I now just need to get S rank on every level. This is a lot easier said than done. Doing this is definitely the most difficult and time-consuming part of this game. To get S rank on a level, you basically need to beat the level in one combo, so you need to be very quick with defeating enemies sequentially or you will not get enough points for S rank. I still wasn't that good at the game, but my strategy was just to spam slow motion as much as possible, and that kind of worked for me. You do have to learn each level pretty well, but generally it took me anywhere between 20 minutes and 40 minutes per level.
Yeah, okay, we did good.
There is one level though that absolutely broke me, and I just could not do it at all, but that's a bit later in the game and I was getting the S ranks in order. There were 3 trophies I'd get for getting S rank, 1 for getting S rank on 10 levels, 1 for 25 levels, and 1 for all the levels. However, there's a ton of miscellaneous trophies I also got while doing this, most of which were really easy. I got 1 for flipping 10 tables, another for killing 2,000 enemies, which I would have got eventually no matter what, 1 for kicking a gas canister into someone's face, and another one for throwing a knife at an enemy.
Isn't that a trophy? Yeah, wow, okay. What an easy trophy.
I was pretty hyped every time I did get an S rank. It's honestly a really satisfying feeling to know you've mastered a level.
Come on, S. Yes! Okay. Thank goodness, man. Thank goodness.
At the same time, this was a really frustrating thing to do, especially when you're only off the score requirement by a tiny bit.
Damn it, dude. Oh. Damn it. Damn it.
After just under 2.5 hours, I finally gotten my 10th S rank.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Wow, nice.
While working towards 25 S ranks, I got a few miscellaneous trophies. 1 for dodging 1,000 bullets, 1 for kicking 100 enemies, and 1 for completing a level without firing a weapon. After what felt like a lifetime of pain and suffering.
What? What are you talking about? What do you mean?
I finally got the trophy for 25 S ranks, only 3 hours after I got the trophy for 10.
Maybe. I'm praying I don't want to do that again. Thank goodness, bro. Thank goodness, never again, bro. Ooh. Hey, there we go, brush your shoulders off. Oh, that's 25 done.
I still had about 15 levels to get S rank on, so I wasn't quite done yet. However, after a couple of hours, I hit an impasse. This level is easily the hardest level to get S rank on in the entire game, by a mile. My condolences to anyone who's been in my shoes doing this, because it is so difficult. This level is a bit different to the other levels in the game because there's no combat. To get S rank here, you have to basically speed run the level and not touch any of these tripwires at all. Basically, it's a platforming level in a non-platforming game. It is goddamn impossible. I was getting so frustrated playing this level.
Oh man, come on, dude.
It also really didn't help that at the very end of the level, there was this extremely annoying rope section, which is so tedious. Grinding out this level broke me. I did it. Surely yes, please. Yes. Finally. Dude, that mission was so bad, bro. That level. What a horrible level, man. Anyway, I still wasn't done. I still had about 5 more S ranks to get, but none of them were anywhere near as hard as that level. After about an hour and a half, all the S ranks were done. Did I get it? Give me the S rank. Give it to me. Give me the S rank. I worked so hard, man. F you, Pedro. Come on, explode the damn seal and give me the damn S rank, man. Please. Yes! There it is. Where's the trophy? Yeah! S for Sensei, baby! The only other trophy I hadn't gotten at this point was some random miscellaneous trophy. This was really easy to clean up. All I had to do was kill 3 enemies with 1 explosion. And once that was done, the platinum was mine. Give me the platinum! Give me the trophy! Yeah, 3 birds, 1 explosion, I did it! Give me the platinum! Yeah, platinum! Yeah, let's go! Dude, this game was way harder than I thought it was gonna be, man. What a pain in the ass. I completely understand why this game's platinum is ultra rare. It is such a pain, but it's finally done. The third and final indie game I'm playing for this video is Norco. Norco is a point-and-click adventure game. The best point-and-click adventure game. Truth be told, it's the only one I've ever played, but still. Even though this is a relatively small indie game, I've heard nothing but good things and was actually really excited to give it a go. This game follows 2 protagonists, a lady named Kay in the present and her mum Catherine a few months prior. This game is set in a dystopian version of Norco, Louisiana, and Kay is not only trying to find her brother, but figure out why her mum died. The split narrative between Kay and Catherine is pretty unique. I didn't actually like it very much at first, but it definitely grew on me. Anyway, there's 2 steps to getting the platinum in this game. Beating the story, then cleaning up all the miscellaneous trophies using chapter select. It's really not that difficult. Though there is one very missable trophy that if you don't get, you basically need to play through the entire game again. Putting all that aside, the game begins in our room. Is this my room? Yo, look at that monkey. Oh, he's so cute. I get my first trophy in the game pretty much instantly for taking Monkey with me. Hey, our first trophy. Primal Steer. What I usually do in these Platinum Journey videos is explain what's going on with various amounts of detail, but for Norco I am just going to be focusing on the trophies, only because it's hard to really explain my specific actions in a point-and-click adventure game, as all I really am doing is clicking on things and reading the text that pops up. Adding to this, I really do think if this game looks at all interesting to you, check it out for yourself. That's all I'm going to say. Anyway, there's a system in the game called mind maps, which is basically Kay's recollection of people and events. The more you interact with the world, the more this fills up. Once I unlock 25% of the mind map, the second trophy popped.
Hey, another trophy? What did I do to get this?
After talking to this robot named Million and agreeing to collect some items, I get into a fight with this dude. Apparently this game has combat. I'm not gonna lie, the combat does suck complete ass, but it is there.
Ouch.
I get a trophy when I beat this guy up.
Yeah, I win, and I get a trophy for it. Get fucked.
I get my next trophy pretty soon after this for unlocking 50% of the mind map.
Hey, another trophy. Black ink of the mind. Dude, I gotta find out what these are for, man. I have no clue.
This game is not all serious and atmospheric. It does have some funny moments as well.
Oh. Well, I didn't see that coming. Hey, a trophy.
You gotta love when a game doesn't take itself too seriously. Anyway, I was now playing as Catherine, and it didn't take me very long to get through this section and find this absolute abomination.
Oh, this place looks, unsettling. Oh, yeah.
Finding this completed Act 1.
Hey, Act 1 complete.
Playing as Kay again, I interviewed this shady detective, recruited this funny old man, and did this puzzle that I didn't understand whatsoever. Shortly after this, I went to my mother's grave, found out her body was stolen, but found this ring and got a trophy.
Hey, fake ring, a trophy.
Playing as Catherine a bit later on, I found myself accepting a job from this weird bird abomination thingy. The job involves infiltrating a strange religious cult that lives in a mall and finding this random stone. Normal stuff, you know, normal stuff. To get into the cult, we have to use this app on our phone to find these random symbols hidden all over the place. And while on the quest to find these symbols, run across this really creepy old man, find out it's this dude's birthday.
Happy birthday, brother.
And end up going to his house where he gets a birthday present.
Hell yeah, you got a new tie. And we get a trophy as well.
A bit later on, playing as Kay, we go to this party, go up this elevator all badass like, and meet this lady who seems to know what's going on a lot better than I do. She does, unfortunately...
Oh shit, what the f***?
With new information gained from the lady, we find this secret room in our house, but we get betrayed by Million the robot. I get left on a cliffhanger as I switch back to Catherine's point of view. We infiltrate the cult, but it turns out all the members are just a bunch of dopey teenagers. I end up putting on a cult member shirt and getting a trophy for it.
Hey, we get a trophy for that? Nice. Nice.
One of the dudes in this room is saying some crazy things, you know, crazy things. Anyway, for some reason, I get some drugs from Santa, which gets me a trophy.
Hell yeah, trophy. Ho ho ho.
Eventually, I acquire this random floating orb thingy, give it to the abomination, and this ends Act 2.
Hey, Act 2.
At the beginning of Act 3, we find ourselves playing as Kay again, and apparently the detective we interviewed before ended up saving us from the robot Million. I interact with a face painting kit that's on his desk a few times, and he ends up putting it on, which gets us a trophy.
Hell yeah.
He now does look a bit funny, but that's okay. He joins our team and we do some investigating, and eventually I get a gold trophy for unlocking 100% of the mind map.
Hey, Master of Confusion? I'll take the gold trophy, don't know what it's for.
Eventually I meet these random scientists who give me an item and I get a trophy for it.
Meter? A trophy? Meter?
After this is this weird boat section. I really didn't like this part of the game, it is not that fun. I did however find this head in the water.
Oh, yeah, cool.
And also the bird abomination again, which ended up giving me an orb. A bit after this, I got a trophy for finding Monkey, who somehow ended up in the water. I soon make it to a part of the swamp where the cult from before are trying to build a rocket to get into outer space. Don't worry if you're confused about the story, I am too. After I explore the place a little bit, I end up giving this random dude the head I found in the water and he's happy about it. But more importantly, I get a trophy for it. There's a dude hiding in a container who is very easily convinced to go home, and doing this earns me another easy trophy.
Hey, nice. Bye bye Brucey, another trophy.
Soon enough, I enter the spaceship that's being built. The orb appears in front of us and we just start tripping absolute balls.
What's going on?
I have no idea what's going on, but it is quite pretty, I'll give it that. My game does unfortunately crash.
Oh. No!
And I do have to go through this entire trippy section again, but it's okay. The detective does get gravely wounded while we're tripping out and unfortunately dies.
Dude, he died.
But soon enough we get a story trophy.
Oh, a trophy?
At this point, I'm basically at the end of the game. I enter the final chamber only to find my brother Blake, who we've been searching for the entire game, strapped to a chair, our mother's corpse on a throne in the center of the room, and this crazy old man from before orchestrating it all. I sit in the empty chair only because there's no other options. Fortunately, the rocket doesn't take off as planned, and the old man leaves the room to try and figure out what went wrong. I quickly untie Blake, pick up our mother's corpse, and escape.
Hey, family reunion. Oh. I got the trophy though, let's go.
I also get another trophy, and then the credits start to roll.
And congrats. What? Dude, what the f was that? What the f was that? What?
This game genuinely confused me and left me feeling a way that no game has ever made me feel. I'm not even sure if I enjoyed the game at all. There's so many things that I feel like I just didn't understand, and so many things that didn't nicely resolve. I just felt so confused. With all that being said, I still wasn't even done with the game. I still had to go back and clean up all the trophies that I missed. This was surprisingly an easy thing to do, thanks to an achievement guide I found on Steam. I'm not going to explain all of these trophies as it was kind of boring and I was skipping all the dialogue anyway. Adding to this, they were all really easy and I was just skipping through chapter select doing the bare minimum to get them all.
Yes sir, network trouble, nice.
One of the final trophies I went after was super missable though, and can't be collected in chapter select. I got super lucky that I had a save file where I did the correct things.
Mr. Monkey Man, yeah!
It wasn't too long after this where I got the final trophy and platinum.
Hey, Dead Man Ditch. Just like that, and wait, there's the platinum, nice. Awesome, let's go.
I really do find it hard to recommend this game only because it didn't click with me personally. That being said, I have heard a lot of good things from people who really love this game, so check it out if you think you'll like it. And there you have it, 3 incredible indie games done, and 3 shiny new platinums obtained. If you like this video, let me know if I should do another video similar to this. There's plenty more incredible indie games out there waiting for me to try, so let me know. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, I always appreciate it. Happy trophy hunting fellas, and have a good day. Bye bye!